I'm Lisa. Welcome to my channel. So, I get on Instagram and TikTok and watch videos and try to keep up with what's going on. And there's this recent, I guess, trend is what you call it, about where the Gen X people. Hi, I'm Gen X, 1974, and I was thinking about how they put on the music, and you know music is what we had in 1974. We didn't have these. When I am looking for my own children, you know where they're at? They're in their rooms. In their rooms, on their computers. They're in their rooms, on their phones. On a Friday night, back in my day, I was out with my friends. I was out with my friends at the movies, at the mall, hanging out at a park, hanging out at a friend's house. Okay, this right here, yeah, I still have one. This is what we had. You know, it was plugged into the wall. We pushed the buttons. We called our friends and we said, hey, Susie, meet me at 8 o'clock at the school at the basketball game. And after, then we'll go to so-and-so's house. You drive, or I'll drive. Pick you up at so-and-so's house. Like, we had to make the calls from home, make the arrangements, tell our parents what we were doing, and tell them we'll be home by midnight or 1 o'clock, whatever our curfew was. And between, 7 o'clock when we left and midnight when we got home, there was no communication with parents. That was it. Very different times. My father recently asked me if I wanted my Atari. He still has my Atari 6400. And I was communicating with my coworker about it. And I said, oh, wouldn't that be so cool to have my Atari at home? And, he said, if you can figure out how to hook it up to your TV, you can have it. And I was all excited because my daughter is going to college for engineer design, something techie. It's like, I bet my daughter could figure it out. And so maybe this summer we'll go to storage. We'll get the Atari out. And my coworker looked at me funny and she was like, Lisa, you can play Frogger and Pitfall and Donkey Kong and all those games on one of those, those little handheld things. I said, well, I don't want one of those little handheld things. I don't know how to do those. I can play a joystick with a red button. That can come. I can do that. I don't want to learn one of those little things. My kids have those things. Those look very complicated to me. I like simple. Okay, getting on a video, this is a challenge for me. I can make a Microsoft PowerPoint. I can do Microsoft Word, Google Slides. That's still very new for me too. That's a challenge. All right, Gen X, we're still learning some of these things. I do those things because they're part of my job and I have to learn them. But I'd rather go back and get my Atari 6400 and have my daughter hook that up on my TV and just do that. The last weekend, we're watching the new Interview with the Vampire series. And I started, things were coming back to me. And I was like, didn't they do that in the movie? Do you remember that? And I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. And she was like, yeah, Mom. This is part of that. And she's read all the books. And I was like, well, and our internet started going out. And I was like, well, how about we just pop in the movie? I'm going to pop in the old Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt movie. And she was like, you have that? I said, yeah, I have it. I have a whole Tom Cruise drawer. And so I opened the drawer and I was like, never mind. And I pull out a VHS tape. The movie was on VHS. And I no longer have a VHS player. So we were unable to watch it. And of course, she took a picture. She was laughing at me. But I did finally find it online and we did watch it. And so I was caught up and I was able to put the pieces of the movie together with the new series that's playing. And so, you know, Gen X people, we we lived a very different life than like my kids are living now. And so, um, just really trying to understand. I've lost my internet connection. Oh, I'm back. My internet went down for a second. Yay! I'm getting new internet Monday and I can't wait. Um, but just understanding some of the things of like the way that they don't go out with friends anymore. My kids don't even drive. They don't even drive. Like I got my license when I turned 16, and they're they're older high school, but one day they'll drive. They'll figure it out. And so different times, and so I just wanted to hop on and say, hey, Gen X here. I'm roll call checking in, and I appreciate all of you out there, all of the different generations, and all the differences and changes throughout the years. And I am learning, and I'm trying to learn the new technology as best as I can. All right, have a happy Friday. Bye.